oh no, lefties losing it. You were featured in another Sky News Australia Lefties Are Losing It segment? No way. This dude. Wait, what did Sky News Australia post me on? Oh, I love that. I love when Sky News Australia posts me. I love when I make it to the most honest and the most objective name in news. Sky News Australia. Why don't you say going bananas anymore? Because I don't go bananas anymore.
It's time for Lefties.
Lefties losing it! Oh! Lefties losing it!
Now, if the left didn't have double standards, that have no standards at all. And here is another prime example. This is Andrew
where is it? Where did was I in here? Like over here?
Maggie is in a Box, a song about the late, great Margaret Thatcher.
Oh, no, not the song about the late, great Margaret Thatcher. Fucking hell. How dare you? Oh, they posted. Yo, let's go. Left Media continues to push Trump lies. By the way, Sky News Australia is like Fox News on steroids. Ironically owned by the same guy that owns Fox News, for the record, Rupert Murdoch, who is Australian, and this is his like main channel. This is Australian Fox News. So if you see like American libtards, American liberals who claim to be like progressive or whatever, championing this video, which they will because they're fucking stupid and they have no principles, they have no perspectives whatsoever, they have no interest in learning the truth, they will use this truly, utterly depraved, evil channel as a way to be like, see, even Australian Sky News knows the truth about Hasan. And let me tell you, it's because they're fucking stupid. But I, on the other hand, welcome the hatred from Sky News Australia. Let's go. Ooh, this is exciting. I didn't even realize they were doing it. The lefties losing it.
Watch a lot of Donald Trump coverage over the years. I've seen him give many speeches. I've seen him give many White House, Oval Office interviews. I genuinely, as someone who pays actually fairly close attention to men's sartorial choices when they are in high positions, I actually genuinely struggle to think of a single instance when Donald Trump is actually wearing a black suit. I'm genuinely just like thinking out loud here with you in real time here. I feel like the guy's always wearing a blue suit. I mean, Trump's go-to look. Anyone and
okay, blue suit.
Like,
he's always wearing a blue suit. Whatever.
It has an impact, particularly outside of the US, because the US, you do have a bit more diversity in the media, not as much as you would like to see, but there is counter narratives that are actually correcting some of this fake news. But in Australia and elsewhere in the world, it's almost all...
I love her. She's so fucking stupid. I love her. Remember, this is the one that was like, oh no, lefties losing it. When the Australian pro-Palestinian hasanabi-ing came up to me and was like, oh no, don't drink Coke, before Coke was on the BDS list. Because as you guys know, once it made it onto the official Palestinian National Committee BDS list, I stopped drinking Coke. Hasan, I'm doing a linguistics project on content creators and pro-Palestinian content. Would you have time to do a survey at some point? If not, no worries. Probably not. All right.
All we get is just this relentless negative stuff, whether it's serious issues or trivial, like the colour of his suit at a funeral. Before you go, I want to get your opinion on this remarkable New York Times fluff piece that they've done on a character called Hasan Piker, a character they describe as a progressive mind in a MAGA body, because he works out. Apparently that makes him a MAGA body, but he's as bad as MAGA as I'm blonde. What he is, Josh, is virulent.
Remember, they are mad because they like MAGA, okay? Something that, because when you first see this, you're like, when you first see this, they're Australian. You don't understand. This is Sky News. You think maybe it's objective. No. Remember, this is like Australian Fox News. So, like, she's mad because the New York Times is doing a puff piece on a terrorist, myself, right? A fawning puff piece on a terrorist. And she's mad because MAGA is a good thing and they're comparing me to a good thing. And that's what's fucked up.
Anti-Israel.
Any kind fucking Zionist tendency should be treated in the same way as being a rabid neo-Nazi. And you shouldn't even let someone be the local dog catcher as Felix was posting if they've ever exhibited any sort of like positive feelings about the state of Israel. I'm so serious about this. Yeah. I mean, yeah, what's the problem? Yeah, if you are pro-Israel, okay, and you're a politician and you're pro-Israel, then yeah, it's no different to me than being fucking pro-Nazi Germany or pro-apartheid South Africa. What's the problem? What, you got an issue with that? What's the difference? Yeah, no, I love when they post things that I actually do mean rather than post out of context, because it triggers the autism in my brain where I'm like, no, you don't understand. You're misunderstanding me. It annoys me to no end. If you post, like when Fox News wrote that article about me, if you remember, when they were like, Hasan wants 9/11 to happen, I was annoyed because that's not what my statement was at all. But in that article, they also post some of the things that I say all the time and are objectively correct. Like when they said, when they posted about how I had said that like Israel is a far more evil entity than Hamas ever could be. When you post that and you get mad about that or whatever, I'm fine with that. You know what I mean? Like, that's okay, because that is my statement. And it's also objectively true. Like, try to address the argument instead of fucking complaining about it, you know? But I hate it when they clip chimp and then they go, oh my God, like he said he loves when Palestinians are doing mass rapes or something. I was like, no, I never said that. You're a fucking freak. Anyway, awesome.
Josh, he has a hugely popular show on Twitch where he unashamedly praises Houthi terrorists.
Art! Thank you for the 20 community gifted subs. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
Spreads all sorts of Hamas propaganda. And now he's getting fluff pieces in the New York Times. What is going on?
Is the New York Times pro-Hamas? Is the New York Times pro-Hamas? What's going on? Why are they pro-Hamas? Hasan Piker of Twitch. He's a lover of Houthis. He's a lover of Hamas. Oh, this is so awesome. Australia is such a fake country. I'm sorry that, like, when she's trying to be serious, it's impossible to take them seriously with that. Like, that lady sounds like that, and she's trying to be, you know, dignified and serious and talk about the severity of the crisis at hand. You know what I mean? Also, this is pretty cool too. They just keep posting sexy ass photos of me. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Look at this. Look at this sexy terrorist. He loves Hamas. He's hot. He's a hot dude. Stupid and sexy and pro-Hamas. Oh, fucking awesome. Oh, I love this.
Going on?
Well, I think what's going on is exactly what it looks like, which is that someone who has literally made a name for himself as an apologist for Hamas, Houthis, Hezbollah, various other U.S. recognized foreign terrorist organizations. I mean, this is the guy who is now getting, you know, the page A1 full spread treatment from the New York Times, an organization.
He's like, why won't they write about me? I don't like it. Can you sue them for slander? What? Why would I fucking do that? What are you talking about, dude? Like, people being like, oh, I can't believe he's doing apologia for Hamas. Okay, dude. Yeah, sure. Who cares? Suck my dick. Okay. Ironically enough, I don't make any apologies for Hamas. I do actually call out things that I think are violent, things that I believe are atrocious, as a matter of fact, significantly more than pro-Israel people do on their side, okay? I also do understand who the real the real villains are in this story. And that is and always will be Israel until they abolish the apartheid, of course, until they end the occupation. They do the same thing they do in the U.S., says this entertainment, not news. Yeah, also, I don't care about, this is awesome. Suing is soy. You care more about the prison colony than your neighbor to the north, L? Okay, stop.
And that was probably best known for burying coverage of the Holocaust back towards the back of the paper for 3, 4, 5 years during World War II. The New York Times has a long and deeply inglorious track record.
I would say that the New York Times, first of all, burying the coverage of the Holocaust for 5 years is crazy during World War II. Like, I don't know if they were, that tuned in to the death camps that were taking place, but there is a live streamed Holocaust happening right now, and they do unironically bury the coverage of the live streamed Holocaust. So yeah, it's, if anything, in the argument that you're presenting, New York Times being consistent. They're like, we don't care. As long as it's state-sponsored violence, like, we're on board with it, okay? And we will do our very best to defend it. It's funny how the New York Times is a problem to them now that you're on it. No, they love shitting on the New York Times. They don't think New York Times is pro-Israel enough, which is crazy.